Hello to all you chuckleheads out there. We're halfway through the second season of my show, and you know what that means. A very special episode, celebrity guest stars, a murder mystery, a birthday party, and of course, a pilot for my very own late-night talk show. Watch what happens when I come for Andy Cohen's fucking job.
Here we go. Party, party, and action.
This season, I love because they brought back my beloved children, Glen and Glenda. It's just really nice to see them after all these years. It's kind of fabulous because now they're 18 and they're both played by the wonderful, wonderful Lachlan Watson.
It feels really special to join the cast of Chucky. I've never come into an already established character and continued it. I've only ever established my own, so it felt like I was a part of something really special.
Lachlan Watson had really big shoes to fill as these iconic characters, Glen and Glenda. People were really looking forward to them. There was a big fan base there, and I thought that Lachlan did a wonderful job of filling those shoes.
Fuck!
Lachlan also is non-binary, so we have somebody that's very, very prominent in the trans community.
It was really special to play not one, but two non-binary characters as a non-binary actor, because I've kind of adopted this idea in my head about my career that I want to play everything for the sake of showing that there's no one way to be trans, or there's no one way to be human, and how I as a trans actor can morph into anything I want. And being able to play two opposite ends of the spectrum, but both in the non-binary umbrella, was really special because it helped illustrate that idea of there's no one way to be trans, there's no one way to be non-binary.
Among other things, Lachlan just turned out to be a whiz at the split screen methodology.
I have never played two characters. Nobody that I know has played two characters, but I got used to it. I would start as Glenda, usually, and then we would film everything for the entire day as Glenda, and then we would determine which shots Glen and Glenda would both be in, and no one could touch those cameras for the entire time that I had to leave, change costume, change my hair, put on the wig, change the makeup, come back, but it was incredible to watch it come together.
The human Glen Glenda, I kept saying it's going to be such an iconic character. I feel like everybody is going to be getting their haircut, dressing like them, and Lachlan has an amazing sense of style.
I came up with the idea that Glen was more grunge and that Glenda was more glam, and that was a really fun way to categorize it without having to use gendered language. The wardrobe changes were really fun because it took about an hour to switch from Glen to Glenda and vice versa. So it was nice to have to take it all off and put it back on. It was a little bit of a clean slate in the middle of the day.
And cut. Perfect.
Don't tell her you found me. I have a plan if you'll help me.
Nika's relationship with Glen and Glenda is tenuous. I need them desperately in order to be freed from Tiffany Valentine. I don't know whether to trust either Glen or Glenda or neither.
It was wild that Glen had a relationship with Nika and Glenda had a relationship with Nika possessed by Chucky, probably because Glen has mommy issues and Glenda has daddy issues.
It seems to Nika, I think that Glen might be a little kinder, more compassionate, more on my side, but it's Glenda that actually jumps in the car with me to escape and get revenge on Tiffany.
I think that was really good.
What the hell is this?
204 was basically like filming a mini Chucky movie. That's pretty much how everybody decided that it felt.
It's something I'd been thinking about for a while now. In real life, I am a friend of Jennifer Tilly's, and I happen to know a lot of her other friends. I thought it might be fun to get them to play themselves, just to see what would it be like for these friends of Jennifer, but only we know it's not really Jennifer. They're being conned and manipulated.
Don, as everybody knows, is a huge fan of Bound, and he's put many Bound references into Chucky movies, and Seed of Chucky, and Cult of Chucky even, I think, and then even in season 1 of Chucky, there's Bound references.
I know you.
Aren't you a little young to have seen Bound?
Jennifer and GINA and Joey Pants were so brilliant in that film. I just really wanted to bring them together as a fan, just to see them occupy the screen again now, 25 years later or whatever it is.
It's really fun to see Jennifer and Joey again. Feels just like where we left off, arguing and bickering. It's fun.
I wasn't allowed anywhere near GINA GERSHON. I'm still fucking bitter.
And Don, you know, I'm lucky again because Don Mancini, the creator, is directing this episode. So I got to know him, and a lot of times showrunners, you're lucky if you ever meet them. So it's been great fun.
I wanted to murder Joey Pants for years.
Hello, Jen.
And it was also really exciting to get to work with Meg Tilly, who made her own amazing mark on the industry, both in the horror field and outside of it.
It's been really, really special for me to be on set with Jen, to be able to act with her. I've always wanted to, and to have this opportunity that Jen and Don Mancini gave me, I'm just so grateful, and I get to watch her. The first scene we shot where she comes down the stairs and she just like glows. And I was like, that's my sister. And I'm like, oh no, I'm supposed to be the other character, but I just was so proud. She's amazing.
Gosh, I should hire you to be my press agent.
That's all true.
And Meg is an amazing actor. And it is very hard because sometimes I'm looking at her and tears are welling up in her eyes and she looks so hurt and broken. I have to be like, I'm Tiffany, I'm Tiffany. Tiffany doesn't care, she doesn't care. But I'm like, oh, Meg, oh, that's just really sad.
Woohoo!
Great. And cut. Excellent.
Finally, Sutton Strack, Jennifer's friend from the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills.
I used to run into Sutton at all the fancy events, and I would tell my other friend, we have to be friends with that girl. She is the queen bee. Then we became friends. I found out she lived like 3 minutes down the street from me.
Truly.
But I had no idea before that.
Around the corner.
Yeah, so then when I learned she lived down the street, I would go over there for free food and cocktails.
Alcohol.
Yes.
My friend Sutton had never acted before. So we did like The Master, which everyone knows is, you know, we go through the scene and the camera's like there, locked up. And Sutton goes, that was really fun. What are we gonna shoot next? And I go, well, more of this Sutton. She goes, what? We already shot it. I go, oh, no, it's actually on the back of your head. Now we're going to shoot it again and again and again.
By the time we finished, she was a pro.
Yeah,
I think she really enjoyed learning about the process of it all.
She did.
And it was so exciting for me to get to work with all of these actors in one episode. A little intimidating at times, but I think just appropriately so.
Everybody loved Don. The episode is fantastic. Cinematography, the costumes, he wanted everybody to look really glamorous, and he succeeded. It's really a fantastic episode.
It was really fun.
It was so much fun. We had such a good time.
Hey, it's WWE Superstar Liv Morgan, and I am on the set of season 2 of Chucky. I've been a fan since I was younger. I've done so many like podcasts talking about Chucky, like what's your favorite scary movie, and I would always say like Child's Play. And then, you know, we'd get more in depth and I would be like, you know, I really just want to get killed by Chucky one day. That'd be such a dream come true, and here I am gonna get stabbed to death by Chucky. It's insane. I'm a little bit overwhelmed right now. I don't really know what to expect, but I'm super excited. See you guys on set.
And then pull out your dead.
This literally looks and feels like my stomach. That's my mole. They're so talented and I'm ready to go. I'm ready to die. Oh no, it's an honor for me. I can't believe my first one is Chucky. I'm like, oh my gosh, you never forget your first. I'm so excited.
Here we go, and live.
Come on now, Chucky. You know I was only kidding.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Okay.